It is time for some more Fire Emblem. Continuing that Black Eagles route. And my Ashen Wolves have finally arrived, so
Skirmish in the fog.
pretty ready to use them. I'm pretty ready to use them.
The Empire captures Garreg-Mach, and when the lords of Fargus and Leicester declare their allegiances to the Central Church, they incur Edelgard's ire. She sends one army to the Alliance under the command of her war minister, Count Bergles, and leads a second herself to the kingdom's Castle Gaspar, the bastion of Northern Row.
So we're still doing Gaspard early.
Lady Edelgard, we have received an urgent message from Count Rowe. Apparently, he has taken up arms against the kingdom.
What is he thinking? He was supposed to join his troops with ours so we could use our combined strength to strong-arm more of their neighbors into declaring fealty for us.
Yeah, Count Rowe probably isn't gonna listen for obvious reasons. So let me move this up here. What am I doing down here? What am I doing up here? We can't be blocking important character portraits.
What use is a plan if the man won't follow it?
It also seems that Lord Lenato, one of Rowe's castled bannermen, has gone so far as to mount a one-man crusade against the Archbishop.
I wonder if we can save Lenato in this route.
Enmity for Lady Rhea, and likely leapt into action at news of Garreg-Mach's fall. I should have suspected he would lack self-control when it came to his vengeance. Naturally, the kingdom mobilized troops in response, and now move to strike Lenato down as we speak.
So where does this put us? Can we get reinforcements to him in time?
Probably.
You want to save the man, Your Majesty? If I may, we would march all that way for what, exactly?
Imagine the consequences of leaving him to die. We need our vassals to believe the Empire will always come to their aid. Always.
Of course, Your Majesty. I will make the arrangements straight away. The region northeast of Castle Gaspar is shrouded in deep fog this time of year.
Oh, this is gonna be a fog of war map.
Only engaging in minor skirmishes, which means we still have time to intervene.
Oh, these are fun.
Now make our plans known to the others. I'm counting on you, Hubert.
It's like they're bringing in like the best gimmick maps from previous Dynasty Warriors games
Your Majesty.
and just throwing them all at
All
us.
of this makes me even more concerned about the situation in Leicester. Nothing has impeded Minister Bergles' march east, has it?
It has not. In fact, Count Gloucester has given him leave to garrison our troops there. I hear he has begun turning the screws on House Ordelia, and any other lords who have yet to make their allegiances clear. On the other hand, the Alliance's more powerful houses have united in their condemnation of Count Gloucester's actions. The minister may soon face a battle with Houses Regan and Goneril, if not others.
I can't picture a battle the minister wouldn't win most handily. Still, the Alliance's new leader, Claude, is an unknown quantity. We can't risk underestimating his skill.
Yeah, don't underestimate Claude. You'll be in trouble.
One can never be too cautious.
Lots and lots of trouble. Ooh, okay, here's a little sliver of map we're going with. And we are absolutely clearing all this out. Because I want all the extra bits, because the extra bits are how we got the Ashen Wolves. You can now invite allies with whom you've attained support level C or higher on expeditions. You can get to know your ally better through conversation and questions. You'll gain support points based on how well you can carry the conversation. Oh, this is basically tea parties.
Do you have a moment?
Tea parties are back.
Hello.
This is always the most difficult part of the game.
On another matter.
So am I supposed to take Edelgard on a tea party? We'll think about that. We'll think about that really quick. Chat, should we take Edelgard on a quote-unquote tea party? In classic mode, you may lose units even in auxiliary battles.
Which battle do you wish to reflect on? I'll continue.
Weird.
Of your battles.
So even if you go and do like back in the past battle, you can die. Little dozen what's going on. All right, blacksmith is finally unlocked, thank God. A quote-unquote tea party, yes. All right, let's upgrade this Venom Edge. This thing's pretty dope. And plus it only uses Venom Stone. Yes, fully upgrade the Venom Edge, please. Venom Edge plus 12, good. Good, that's exactly where we wish to be right now. And then I guess we'll forge Hubert's Tome. I honestly see myself using Hubert a lot.
Is this it?
JD, what's going on?
See you around.
All right, cool. So you got the Record Mass. Battalions, yeah! Glad to see your stream today. I had a few customer service employees laughing at me because I was shopping for my size 16 extra wide feet. Well, that's quite rude, man. That ain't something you can control. Who does that?
Well, hello, you.
What you need to do is get some badass, like, huge steel toe boots and just, like, crush their feet. Destroy them. Oh, these all reduce damage.
We have some
Okay, so yeah.
people here.
I guess we'll get one of each of these.
Come back soon, all
Cool.
right?
Waiting to play D&D, nice. And Supply Man.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Exchange surplus weapons and resources for other resources. Also have resources collected automatically. Okay, what did I even need? I think I need some basic building material. Let's get some of that. Maybe we can start expanding some stuff. Alright. I know I can probably... Let's actually hang on to this rusted sword. Because we can probably forge into something real cool. All this other stuff that's not plus and doesn't have abilities, we'll get rid of. Perfect.
Everything has its use. Supplies, everything has its use.
Yeah, there's some base building. Like expanding facilities and stuff like that. Like if we talk to this facilities master, you can get some extra stuff. Like, this is better, apprentice smithing. What can I get? Training grounds is probably one of the most important things. I need recruit training gear and 1,000 G.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
Just a wee bit early. I was ready, so I figured I'd just start it. Alright, that'll increase strength by 2. I'm not so worried about that. Okay.
What do you think?
Alright. There is a new support conversation available. With who? Jack, what's going on? Alright, Shez and Ferdinand and Hubert. And yeah, we got Happy and Constance finally. Alright. Thankfully, these are fully voiced, so I don't have to read them out.
Well, there's a face I'm not used to seeing on the training grounds. Something wrong, Hubert?
I have merely come to examine the equipment. I hear whispers that it is in quite the state. Further, my being here should come as no surprise. Her Majesty and I train in these grounds often.
I never would have guessed. Can't say I'm not jealous, though.
Shall I put in a request with Her Majesty on your behalf? I'm quite certain she'd join you.
Nah, that's all right. Maybe she'd throw me a bone from time to time, but that wouldn't make us training buddies the way you two apparently are.
Yes, Tommy, we are. Congratulations. Gotta thank Maltrap for that. Without him, it would not have been possible. And yeah, Hubert's totally got a My Chemical Romance look going on right now.
Well, it is true this has been a long-running custom of ours. In any case,
Acro, thank you for the sub.
either myself or Her Majesty,
Really appreciate it. Thank you, dude.
a mercenary with no backing such as yourself has much to gain by earning Lady Edelgard's favor. Of course, we would not be without benefit. Your rise in standing would paint an ideal picture for our people.
How do you mean?
Many commoners crave progress, a path upward in life. And your example would prove that path exists. The common folk would never expect to see their emperor train alongside someone of your dubious origins. At least not outside the pages of a fairy tale.
Your dubious origins. I'm gonna laugh off the insult.
Origins? A little harsh, don't you think? Still, doesn't sound too bad if I can use that to help lift people up.
On the other hand, your presence would also cause great turmoil amongst the elites of our society. They may even despise you. A symbol of the ungrateful commoner, granted privilege well beyond their station.
Are you trying to pat me on the back or insult me, Hubert?
But hey, Dorothea's a commoner too. Why don't they hate her?
Dorothea is a famed former songstress, well esteemed in the upper echelons of society. Your situation is vastly different.
Right. Well, no point worrying about it if it's gonna happen no matter what.
Precisely. Things may yet change in the years ahead. But for now, all we can do is live with it.
So, coddling the elites means the commoners end up oppressed, while hoisting commoners up only agitates the elites.
That is
I'm not
correct.
the one who has to rule the empire. This whole thing sounds like a total mess.
A mess indeed.
Ferdinand von Eyre.
Ah, fiery as ever. What an inspiring sight.
Oh, hey Ferdinand. You think so? The way I see it, a mercenary who doesn't train every day probably won't stay a merc for long.
I miss that his hair is not as long as it is in the later Black Eagles route in Three Houses.
Dispute your logic, though I must say you never did strike me as a typical mercenary, and your upward trajectory has proven me right. To go from nothing to a commander rivaling even the finest of nobles as quickly as you have is astounding. You are the most intriguing man.
Well, that's because I've made a habit of giving my all. I'm honestly just happy to have earned Edelgard's respect.
You're all, you say?
Something wrong?
To the contrary, I find your attitude inspirational. We are birds of a feather, you and I. Every task I undertake must also be done to utmost perfection. Polishing my armor? It shall have Cooking a meal? Let not even a single ingredient go to waste.
I love Ferdinand.
Ability means surmounting any challenge before you with no less than every fiber of your being.
That's taking it a little far, don't you think? Maybe you're not wasting food, but what about your time and energy? And I'm not any sort of noble, you know.
I am aghast. Are you suggesting that devoting myself fully to every endeavor is wasteful?
I mean, yeah. If you put your all into every little thing, you'll run out of stamina right when you need it most. You're like the knight in that proverb, the one who spends all day building a fence around his Pegasus, only for it to fly away.
Valuable advice for a Pegasus, perhaps, but I am no beast. I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre. Man be using that S-grade wipes for his armor. Oh no, I knocked my switch over. Hang on, chat. It's all good. Everything stayed connected. No point pressing him on that. We'll let him be. We'll let him be.
But everyone needs to take it easy sometimes.
Castoria did the impossible. She convinced me to give Waver a vacation from the support list. Beautiful. Man needed a break.
It's just gonna snap when you actually need the fire.
I assure you I am no bowstring either. But I take your point. However, there is no cause for concern. As I have told you on multiple occasions, I am Ferdinand von Eyre. Whether I am resting, enjoying leisurely pursuits, or simply in contemplation, I always apply all my energy to the task at hand. At work or at rest, I will forever give it my all.
What's full-on resting even look like?
Chat, what does full-on resting even look like? Bernadetta can only get C rank with Hubert and go no higher.
Ah, Bernadetta. I see the documents I was waiting for have finally arrived.
Hubert! I'm not doing anything bad!
Then would you be so kind as to hand those over? They are addressed to me, after all.
Oh, right. Edelgard asked me to bring them. Phew. That was heavy. What are all these documents anyway?
Old records of bandit activity in this area that I need for my investigation.
Hey, that reminds me. I heard we had a group of bandits cornered, but they sort of got away.
Yes, a most vexing development. It beggars belief that our troops prove unable to exterminate even these few stray vermin.
Wait, are you angry?
Yeah, I'm using Hubert all the time. Full on resting is getting a lap pillow plus using a body pillow plus playing FGO with NP5 Castoria. Oh my gosh. That isn't... Is that even full on resting? Because you're grinding.
But you look like you're angry.
Bernadetta,
Just this
are you aware of how your persistence often leads to the very outcome you wish to avoid?
There we go. That's better.
Yes?
In any event, my mood is what it is because I must now locate a den of rats. I will need to research previous stomping grounds, then cross-reference the location of their old lairs in order to work out where this new one might be.
Wow, that sounds like a ton of work.
Yes, but there is nothing for it. These craven rats will not re-emerge once they've burrowed into their nests.
Hey, neat! I definitely understand the desire to burrow in somewhere and never come out. I mean, but when there are festivals and stuff, they might slip up and leave? Maybe? Possibly? I mean, everyone loves festivals, except when there are people around, which is usually the case.
NP5 Castoria is a feat I can't endorse, but I do support. It is monstrous.
I suspect you would not emerge for even the most magnificent of carnivals. However, you and the rats may differ on that point.
We do what now?
Yes, of course. Unlike you, these thieves have no particular desire to live away from others. We have had them on the run for some time, which means they've not been able to earn coin through their usual underhanded work. Thus, if I were to prepare a place where they could cut a few easy purses, they might consider the spoils to be worth the risk.
Okay.
Bernadetta accidentally gave Hubert the greatest idea for luring out bandits in the world.
It shall be a festival. Due to the war, we have not held a genuine festival for quite some time, after all. So even if we do not capture the rodents, and it merely brings much-needed succor to the people, I would still consider it a success. Well done, Bernadetta. You have come up with a splendid idea that eluded even myself.
Why are you complimenting me out of nowhere? Are you plotting against me?
Not particularly. Although I am thinking I will require your assistance in this matter from now on.
No! Someone free poor Bernie from this torment!
Done it to yourself, Bernadetta. And that's all we got for supporties. Okay, so I'm actually thinking, chat, we just go and do a battle. Because then we'll go ahead and we'll get some monies and we can go ahead and spend that on stuff. Poor Bernadetta. She tried. Yeah, let's over the strategist and let's just go to a battle.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
What's that for? Very rarely, extra quests will appear on the war map. Extra quests offer a chance to get numerous rewards from couriers and monsters. They will disappear when their counter reaches 0. The counter will decrease each time a new region is captured. Oh, so we gotta get over there. Alright, House of Barnabas territory. Bandits have taken over a storehouse on Mogdred Way full of supplies. Destroy the bandits. Easy enough. Alright, so... definitely Shez. So Caspar and Edelgard are actually terrible on this map, so let's go ahead and change them. So we'll send our boy Hubert up this way. And then we're going to send someone up here that will actually deal extra damage to these mooks. Yuritsa's in trouble if I send him up here, so maybe we'll just send up someone who does neutral damage. So we'll take Constance this way. And then I don't want us to be all casters, so let's find somebody who's not a caster who will do semi-decent here. Or so I thought, but man, we're really just all casters over here on Black Eagle, so do happy. We'll do happy because I want to use my Black Eagles. If you're struggling with a battle, check advantage, orders, unit levels, equip weapons, and skills. Proactively use ally orders. Make sure your units are leveled. Make sure your weapons are good. Alright, so let's make sure everyone's geared out. And then I'll give Hubert this Lance Company. I know it's not necessarily the best thing for him, but it's better than nothing. All right, here we go, chat. We going in.
Victory to Lady Edelgard.
You need not worry yourself over me, even should I fall in.
There, we'll pair up with Constance. Oh, that's right. We changed Shez into a Myrmidon last time. I was wondering where his second sword was for a moment there. Let's see what Constance can do.
Consider me fodder, why me?
All right, classic caster moveset. She's got fire and heal. Ooh. I really like this super Gremory style outfit on her. This is really cool. Okay, I'm thinking we swap. There we go. Crossroads ceased. And we're gonna swap to Happy. Pair with Hubert. And Shez. No, don't go up there, man. Go ahead and take out this group. We heading that way, my dude. Defeat 300 enemies. I think we make that happen. I wonder if they're actually going to bring in Happy's ability to, like, summon monsters. That'd be dope. All right, come on. Can we break this? Can Can we get an opportunity to break this? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, good stuff.
You'll make this fun for me.
Oh no. How am I going to defeat Ann Archer?
Okay, we did it. Can I take a nap now?
Resistance is futile.
Alright, we're going to have to swap to Hubert because I am out of weapon durability. And this man is insane with his personal skill. Thank you, goodness. I just wanted them to be murdered.
We did it. Feel no mercy. I think I'm in trouble here. Any final words?
Really, game? You're gonna have my boy in trouble right now? What kind of trouble do you mean, game? What kind of trouble are we talking about here, my guys?
Resistance is futile.
All right, Hubert.
Right then. Let us go to work.
You go focus on the task at hand, my guy. I got this. It's gonna be easy for me because I actually know to use skills, unlike the AI.
Too easy. We'll have these defenses crippled in short order.
That was ridiculous. Oh, hey.
Lend me your strength.
We're already into hundreds of thousands of damage. I think we did well, chat. That's just my guess.
My accomplishments won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the battle's over. Your power walks the line of darkness. It is great enough to overrun the battlefield.
I guess we'll swap to Constance. She even dealing enough damage? This is quite different from the Constance I know, chat. The Constance I know is dealing, like, insane damage right out of the gate. Like, it almost feels like cheating to use her. I guess we'll see what her personal skill is.
My next technique.
Stand your ground.
Okay. So it changes her personality, and that determines, like, what her abilities are. Guess that's a neat way to use that aspect of her character. I'm gonna have to play with it more, though. Please, just break the armor. Thank you! Blessed.
Why me?
Alright, we need to pop over to Hubert, because this man is in trouble.
Not good.
This is Walmart Constance. Please, I don't want great value Constance. Constance is, like, objectively the strongest character from the Ashen Wolves route. Like, she gets Dark Flyer, for God's sake.
Our favor. I feel no mercy. Any final words?
Oh, that worked out well. Okay, she gets like a weird black magic explosion sigh. Okay, so it's like, okay, she drops a portal and then makes the portal explode. That's pretty neat. Kind of like similar to Hubert's, but it's not targeted. So I don't know, maybe that's better? Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Vulnerary used. I'm going to take this stronghold with this Musou attack. We're not gonna wait on that. Oh yeah, I gotta swap to Hubert and detonate this. Perfect. Oh, this is that asshole that Anna's always fighting with. Yo! This guy's basically evil Anna, chat. Everyone murder this man.
The Edelgard's path to conquest continues.
I'll take that. Thank you. I'll take that. Since I know for a fact that's money. Here we go. Detonate. I love that mechanic. I love shit like that. It reminds me of Lucifer from Devil May Cry 4. That thing Dante would like shoot out and then you could detonate all the needles. And this is done.
Let's get it over with. Get lost.
Man is not surviving this.
Your time is nigh.
Can I go home now?
Ah, I took too much damage.
I won't let myself. Hey, new power. All right.
Vantage is probably good. Probably worth. I do very much want a better rank on that though, chat. I really do, because I was so sure. Alright, we got training points recovered. We've obtained 10 strategy resources.
So, what did you want to talk about, Hubert?
I thought we might discuss you, actually. You wish to know more about those...
Wait, I have a training point cap, do I? So I was just worthless.
Edelgard said I might have a chance to get...
Damn it!
Kinda figured she'd forgotten since it's been 2 years now.
Pray accept my apology on her behalf. It has been more trying to find out...
I done goofed. I done goofed real bad.
With Lord Arundel lost to the winds, it has been a trial combing through what little evidence he left behind. And of course, we are undertaking all of this in the midst of painstaking preparations for war.
Lord Arundel is the guy who could shapeshift like Tomas, right? The one who escaped?
Correct. However, we have recently learned that he goes by another name. Tullis.
Did you figure out if my powers are the same as his? And what are my powers anyway? Not some kind of curse, I hope.
A fine question. I think it is safe to assume that you possess some form of magic. However, it is not the same ilk as the white and black magic we are familiar with. Yours is, shall we say, dark magic. Heathen craft that is structured differently from conventional spells.
Hubert is an expert on dark magic. Makes sense.
You are familiar with those who slither in the dark, yes? People like Tomas, Kranya, and Tallus. We believe they possess the same power as you.
That's tough to accept, but the similarities are too great for it to be anything else.
Still, what you think does not matter in the end, because my mind is already made.
I should have just burned all my training points. Oh, this is gonna haunt me.
Banish me someplace far away because I'm too dangerous? It's fine if you do. I'm used to being cut loose. That's just how life as a sellsword goes.
Do not be absurd. If we were done with you, we would kill you, not banish you. Fortunately, you are exceedingly talented, and Her Majesty trusts you implicitly. The way I see it, we stand to profit best by keeping you in our service.
So you trust me too? Thanks, I guess.
But now we have a more important question to answer. Namely, how you came by your powers.
I thought I heard someone talking in here.
We were just finishing up. Do you have business with our mercenary friend, Your Majesty?
I do. And I suspect it's related to what you were just talking about.
Did you find Byleth?
I will leave you to it. Pray excuse me.
You should see the look on your face. Did Hubert threaten you? Don't let it get to you. Yes, he's quite good at that kind of thing, but it comes from a place of caution.
I wish that was all that was bothering me.
I want to transform the world into a place where no one has to feel trapped by where they came from. When I am done, it won't matter where you were born, whose blood you have, or what powers course through you. Everyone will be treated as equals. That's what we're fighting for. And that is what this war is going to achieve. So believe me when I say this. I don't care who you are. I only care about what you have done and what you have yet to do.
Well, thanks, Edelgard. I feel a little better now.
Ferdinand wants to go on an expedition. Must have armored knight. Yo, a torch. All right. We're going to take Ferdinand on an expedition. Equality, says the monarch. What a joke. Her plan's a little flawed in that aspect. All right, let's go ahead and do we have bonuses? Oh, neat. So just having 3 houses save data gets you stuff. Okay, it took us up to 4 training points. Oh, thank God, thank God. I thought for sure I was screwed by not using those training points to begin with. We're fine, though. Alright, what classes can I acquire? Yeah, Shez isn't done yet with Mercenary, so we're gonna definitely train a little bit, but let's first see what we can expand. Training slots go to 5, slightly reduces the cost of leveling up. This unlocks advanced classes by doing the materials for that. Let's try and save some money. And what's this? Increases the effects of training for, classes that use swords, axes, bows. Okay, so that's just like extra sinks. We won't worry about those right now. We're gonna go ahead and train one set of people. Okay, Ferdinand's mastered fighter. So can we actually change Ferdinand into something else? All right, yeah, we needed armored knight to get that other bonus. Let's go ahead and chuck Ferdinand into armored knight. Plus, I like armored knight Ferdinand.
Gaze upon
Excellent. Yeah, we'll give him that mace. Yeah, he's looking pretty good. Alright. Linhardt's still working on stuff. Petra's still working on stuff. Monica's still working on stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna pair Shez with I'm gonna pair Shez with Constance. Edelgard I'm gonna pair with Ferdinand, just because I like how their dynamic is. And then we need to level up some other people. Happy with Bernadetta and Yuritsa, because I definitely see myself using him. He only gets C rank with everyone, then we'll just do Monica. Now Ferdinand going to be spending even more money to shine his bigger armor. That's the plan.
Who knew this power slept within?
This should come in handy. Not that there's any point in me getting strong.
Training can be the difference.
Alright, new classes. So Edelgard learned Armored Lord, so we're going to shift her into Armored Knight too. Because Armored Knight's my favorite class in Fire Emblem.
I will hew my...
What's Perspective do? Increases damage dealt to enemies proportionate to level of allied strongholds. Emperor's Ploy guarantees enemies will combust. So we're going to get that instead of Axe Prowess. I honestly never really liked the prowess skills all that much. I feel like a lot of the other stuff is just better. I know it gets you more hit and stuff like that, but it honestly gets to a point where it doesn't matter. Alright. Archer Bernadetta. The question is, are you leveling your NP 5 Castoria to 120? Ooh, our people. That is quite the question. And I think Yuritsa... I can't change him to Paladin yet, and we need to turn him into Death Knight, so I'm not going to bother wasting any of the Ascension stuff on him. Alright, let's bridge some of these gaps. We'll work on units we're definitely going to use first. And then we'll work on units that we'll maybe possibly use.
Great things.
Stares at my MP1 Castoria. Nope, don't think so. Alright, Yuritsa doesn't need any more training then.
I am sure you could pick stronger.
Stronger than you.
Nice.
We must work together and improve.
I imagine this will...
I really like their dynamic.
Between victory and defeat, with proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Okay, Ferdinand wants to go on an expedition. Well, where is Ferdinand? That is the question.
Good day to you.
You sure?
Can I talk to Happy? Thank you. All right, where is Ferdinand? Bernadetta, Caspar, Arval. Dorothea. Ooh, I don't actually use her in the base game either. Come to think of it. They're just better spellcasters. There's Anna. Which, can I recruit Anna?
Welcome.
Nope. Ferdinand. Yeah. Invite on an expedition.
An excursion? Ha-ha! Certainly. As you know, I am the picture of grace in the saddle. By all means.
We're going to the plains. Oh, you can do the thing where you bend the controller and it makes the horses run still? Yeah, look at him go. Oh, wait. Yeah, look at him go. Look at him go. Love it. You've arrived in a vast expanse of green natural splendor stretching out as far as the eye can see. You tie up your horses to graze by the meadow.
Then, race to the tree line.
Oh. Oh, it's one of these.
The Great Horizon calls. My apologies. I do not know what came over.
You can poke your waifus and husbandos, friends. Shout along with them. Obviously. Ask a question.
Any noble worth their salt knows how to wield any weapon with grace, be it sword, lance, or even axe.
Be impressed. Let's talk again.
When I was young, my parents often took me out riding. But those were better times.
Be sympathetic.
Ah,
Damn.
come find me whenever you wish to go riding.
We had a fairly engaging conversation. Okay, and I guess what let's cook. Let's cook. We'll cook a meal.
Hunger is the true enemy.
And I don't have enough money, so warrior gauge fills faster, weapon durability or loss slightly reduced. We'll do stuff with awakening gauge. Happy and Petra.
Yeah, the flavor's not really there.
What are you talking about, dude? You just made a steak.
This surprise pleases me. How did you know I would have enjoyment of this?
I don't understand sometimes. New support conversation available in a minute. Open a street stall for business to sell luxury goods and art. All right, just because I haven't seen it before. Just because I haven't seen it before, we'll do it.
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
I'm glad I'm paired with you, Manuela. So glad that I'm even excited to be working.
Yes, it reminds me of our days in the opera company. But this time, you finally get to see I can do more than just strut about the stage.
We all must do our fair share.
That has unlocked more support. Ooh, Petra. I know chat loves Petra.
Hey there, Petra. Off the train? I'll join you.
Yo, my friendo has now just got Castoria. Context be us four in VC yesterday, but he was the only one that didn't. All Castoria wanters will be Castoria havers. It is the will. It is the will.
That would give me much joy. An opponent with toughness will keep me upon my toes.
You mean me? Nah, you're way tougher than I am. Also, aren't you a queen now? I didn't realize dawn to dusk training was part of the Brigid Royal Regiment.
I have not become queen yet. But there is an understanding that it will happen. And yes, in Brigid, royalty must have knowledge of fighting. I mean, we must know how to fight. To be leading our people, a ruler must have more strength than any other. They must be the hardest to kill. My people are expecting this of me.
So, it's the toughest person calling the shots, huh? I love it. What could possibly go wrong?
This is how it is meant to be working. But such things do not always go with smoothness. Mercenaries are always seeking strength too, correct?
I admit she's right.
It's true. A merc lives and dies by the sword. If you're not better than the next opponent you face, they'll be the last one you face.
Yes. Dying is without productivity. But it gives me surprise that you do not avoid jobs of danger. A queen must be facing any wolf who comes to her door. But you can have pickiness when selecting fights.
Depends on how much food you can put on the table that week. Most of us mercs barely scrape by hand to mouth. End of the day, it's just business. Some mercs will take the coin and blow town, and some employers are more than happy to hang us all out to dry.
Both sides of the
You
coin.
don't have a lot of sellswords in Brigid, huh?
Correct. We do not require the selling of swords. In Brigid, everyone is a hunter. Everyone is a fisher. Everyone is a warrior. There is no need to be hiring, or to be hired.
That sounds incredible. In a place like that, nobody'd have to risk their life just to get a bite to eat.
Your words give me great happiness. I will always be full of pride for Brigid.
She's so patriotic. Alright, cool. We grabbed quite a bit. I am actually going to wait on those training materials to see what's coming down the pipeline. Let's go ahead and do another stage.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Okay, we unlocked Armored Knight, so we can get this.
What do you think?
Alright, now we gotta get over here. Alright, Gaspard archers were seen engaging the Kingdom Army and cannot be abandoned. Ooh, we get a steel tome! Rescue the mage and the cavalier. Okay, sorry Hubert, but you are actually not going to be a good option right now. We'll take Edelgard over here. Because let's be honest, we are going to need to use Edelgard. We're going to put Ferdinand over here, because again, let's be honest, we are just going to use Ferdinand because he's Ferdinand. No casters, no swordsmen either. Oh yeah, Bernie. Bernie's going to be good there. And we're going to give Shez this strength ring. Do we have better bow for Bernadetta? We have a Venom bow for Bernadetta. Hell yeah. And then we're actually going to remove Hubert's battalion. Can I just remove them? Yeah, it's minus. Okay. And we are going to give it to Bernadetta, because Bernadetta needs a little extra oomph being a lower level. What's going on, Merlin? How are ya? Merlin hath arrived.
The fight starts now. We've got an ally to rescue, so stay on your toes.
Alright, we're definitely pairing with Edelgard for this. Edelgard, where the hell are you going?
I beg your assistance.
I'll protect you.
That is literally not where the ally is.
There is not a question of can, only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
Ferdinand, you go protect this dude ASAP.
Will is theirs.
It's Bernie's time to shine.
Bernie, I would like you to take out everyone to the north, and then I will go help the other ally. There's a Foam at 7 gotcha games. Jeez, even I don't play that much, my guy. Bonk. Okay, Shez is unfortunately not the best option here. So we're going to switch to Edelgard to bulldoze through these dudes. Bonk! Oh! Her Crest of Flames activated. I didn't think they were going to automatically start addressing that so soon. Oh, I love the shield bash. Armored Knights are so cool. Yes, please get out of my way. Doing Armored Knight stuff. And I think I've got time to capture this stronghold. I sure do.
Tell me somebody saw that.
Yeah, Bernie is gonna just destroy over there. I can just leave her alone. She'll be fine. Merlin, you're gonna do a pro gamer move? What kind of move is that? What kind of move you doing? I made it. I made it in time, thank God. They automatically used that at the end, and there was nothing you can do to stop it. Beautiful. Alright, we're gonna swap to Ferdinand von Eyre. An EXP beast appeared on the battlefield.
Here I go. No mistake.
You all get over there immediately. I will deal with this and meet you there. 20K points exchanged. For what?
We did it.
What are you exchanging 20K points for, my guy? Oh, it's Felix's dad.
I may no longer be the shield of Fargus, but I will not hesitate to cut you down should you try to bring harm to the kingdom.
This animation looms like they're stir-fry soldiers. Weird flex, but okay. I'm sure Rodrigo did order an attack, however. Rodrigue, I am busy. I am busy trying to fight the giant EXP demon beast. And I would appreciate it if you let me do that, good sir. Kind sir. The soldier's looking like fried rice. Hell yeah. And you guys like that expert dodge, right? You get back over here. Blessed. Sorry, that was all I wanted. Now go murder Rodriga. Big Chungus. Big. Oh, is this like a healing? Okay. Listen. Listen. I am not having this. You tried.
I'm glad we made it in time.
You tried. Hyper Mega S rank. I never thought anyone would ever trade the 20,000 for the weird flex, but okay, that is actually fantastic, Merlin. I had to double check in the Twitch chat to make sure you actually did that. Incredible. Instantly clapped, like I was just saving that for him.
This'll help me break new boundaries.
All right, now what do I get from immediately destroying Duke Rodrigo? I mean, now advance to the Madrid Way. I don't want to.
Let me think.
I just got a straight up archer battalion? And I gave the dude a herring for a bunch of equipment? What? Man, I came out on the good end of that deal. I have no idea why you thought that was a good idea. I traded him one herring for all kinds of building gear. Let's watch what Ferdinand and Edelgard say.
Ferdinand. I hadn't realized you'd returned to the palace.
Yes, here I am. Not that I have official business like you.
Then why come such a long way? I see. You're here to visit your father.
Oh yeah, we put his dad in prison.
I am ashamed to say this was my first time seeing him in his cell. My father insisted I stay away for my own safety. Though I must confess, the dungeon was not the horrid place I had imagined it to be. I was envisioning, you know, fiery hot pokers, spikes, that manner of thing.
Oh. Then it may interest you to know that we do actually have such a dungeon. I've only seen it once myself. It's further down from where we're keeping the former Duke. It's a dismal place. One where rats scurry to and fro.
Rats? I do not imagine Father would cope well with that at all. While he did look haggard, it sounds as though his treatment could be far, far worse.
We're doing our best to keep him in good health. The rest will depend on his frame of mind.
Well, you will hear no complaints from me. I care only that he is kept alive and given a fair trial, and that his punishment fits the crime.
Wasn't the crime treason?
You'd better speed things along then, because Hubert is quickly losing patience.
I thought the crime was treason, chat. Am I incorrect?
A fact of which I am very well aware. The problem is that I remain unable to connect my father to many of the acts he is accused of.
Perhaps you're wasting your time. A noble as powerful as your father could easily have documents forged and witnesses bought off. Any records that remain will be considered far too dubious to prove guilt or innocence.
Another fact I am very much aware of. In truth, I already found proof some time ago. Proof of his corruption, that is. I discovered it while looking through his tax records. When I realized what he had done, I was ready to serve him up to the authorities.
Dude wasn't paying taxes. Dude, the IRS is going to destroy you.
I I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I mean it. I thought I could carefully build a solid case against him while studying at the academy. However, you had him clapped in irons before I could have my case organized. Now there is a bit of comedy. I idolized my father ever since I was a child. Yet I had to push those feelings aside in order to muster the anger to punish him. Now I find myself trapped between both of those emotions with no resolution in sight.
I see. And tell me, is that the end of your story? I thought you were going to become Prime Minister. Keep me in line. Surpass me, even.
Oh, well, I did not mean...
You can
Man should have hired a better accountant.
see him punished for his crimes, you know.
Yeah, even there is legitimately, Tommy's not wrong, there is a DC comic where the Joker does not mess with the IRS. He's like, I may be crazy, but I'm not going up against the IRS.
So, if you desire resolution, start resolving matters. It's never too late.
Edelgard's like, yo, my guy, if you're gonna be Prime Minister, you're gonna have to figure this shit out.
Excuse me.
Let's see.
Thank you very much.
Armorer.
Welcome.
Oh, do I have any bullion to sell? Guess I'll sell these swords, these lances, these tomes. Bruh, if your teenage son can figure out your tax evasion, change accountants yesterday.
Is this it?
Alright. Wow, that's a really... Holy shit!
Is this it?
My god, it's a good thing I didn't sell those. Holy crap!
Is this it? See you around.
Okay, well, I guess we'll go to the training thing now. Jesus!
Time to work you into shape.
Okay, nothing for Hubert to learn, I guess. Nope. Ferdinand's good. Linhardt's good. I brought Bernadetta. She's learning. Yeah, everyone's basically good. That's in. Yeah, those are insane weapons. All right, we're still gonna do this round.
So I am to train with
You don't have to.
a middling performance, but acceptable.
Even a mule will eventually reach its destination.
Oh, Constance.
Who knew this power slept within?
This power will serve me.
And we'll do one more bout to training.
We've definitely got some work to do.
This better not be one of those weird powers. Not that there's any point in me getting.
Yeah, those are incredible drops.
I'll surely put this to good use.
Time to work you proper training.
Okay, and what? It said Hubert wanted to go on a ride. Let's do that. Let's do that, chat. Let's absolutely go on a horsey ride with Hubert. This is going to be ridiculous. Hubert, someone told me you wanted to go on a horsey ride.
Right.
Yes, I remember Ash. Yes, go on a horsey ride with Hubert. Let's go. Horsey ride time.
An excursion. Very well. The shorter a leash, the better.
He's like, I'm gonna keep an eye on you.
Our time together is actually tolerable.
Horsey Hubert, run fast.
There is no better place for a ride than an open space where one's horse can run free. Do you not agree?
We can move the camera around with Hubert.
Are you ever suddenly struck with a brilliant strategy on expeditions such as this?
Agree.
Right.
Come on! I guess I'll ask a question. What do you worry about?
No. You wish to help me with my troubles? In that case, simply tell me how to dispose of you.
You rise to the challenge. Well, I am doing very bad at horsey time.
Would fit right in at House Vestra.
We are doing very bad at this horsey time. Be pleased.
You look well.
Oh, I fucked up this horsey time royally.
It was a fascinating diversion.
That is the worst horsey time we could have done. Good. Who's Hubert really simping for? The Kingdom or Edelgard? Little column A, little column B.
The facilities.
Alright, what do we need to get to up this? Okay, I've got some Squire's insignia, but I need gold. Seems like my problem's eternally gold.
Further, sir. Which battlefield are you headed to?
Okay. We're gonna have to get here, but we have to capture these things. Western Erebus territory. The kingdom appears to be marshaling troops in Erebus territory. Rout them before their ranks swell even further. Quest restriction. You can only take female units into this battle. Well, in we go. Who we taking? Okay, cool. So we can't take Shez. Petra can go this way. Bernie's actually fine down there. Edelgard's up top. And what? Probably Monica? Yeah, we'll definitely do Monica.
For the future that's yet to come.
Monica Edelgard combo will be great. And for equipment, Petra, take this stupid sword. It's so dumb. Yeah, take this stupid sword and take the infantry. Edelgard, you take the lance infantry. I really need to buy more infantry. Bernie's fine with the bow. And that's a sacred weapon, so I'm not going to mess with that. All right. All girls battle, go!
I will find a weakness in the enemy.
So I can't just sit this one out. You are right.
Oh, that's right. Petra's got this really floaty, awesome thief move set. Okay, so Bernie,
It's Bernie's time to shine.
you're gonna go take this,
Sure hope this goes okay.
and then we are going to have Edelgard go and take this,
They must learn who they're up to.
and then I wanted Monica to do things. Monica, you take that. That's good enough. And odds are I'm going to have to start controlling her.
Just bring this stronghold down efficiently.
Just because she's kind of sort of leveled, but not really. And also, I'm sorry, Dorothea Simps. I really don't have any intention of leveling Dorothea with the Ashen Wolves in this. I will always level my Ashen Wolves, even if I'm not using them for this battle. Wrong way! Okay, you are okay. I'm gonna drop Petra off right over here. Yeah, Petra, you're gonna be fine there. Monica's got the minor crest of macaroni, so she'll be okay. Yeah, she is more than okay.
Perfect execution. Wouldn't you
I actually might not even need to be worrying about her.
I'll give it a whirl.
Petra really do be kind of cool, giving that exotic but deadly vibe. Yeah, she's honestly one of the coolest characters in the game. Alright, defeat this wizard to stop the Scars of War attack.
How does that please you?
Okay, we got issue more orders. Okay, Bernie's there.
Here I go. No mistake.
Edelgard, take that.
Bringing it down.
That was a solid crit right there. Whoa, that wind combo is incredible. Bernie will be fine. Bernie will be fine. I'll get over there.
Looks like that's it for us.
All right, mage is done, which means the attack is gone, which means we can swap to Bernie.
I will gladly handle this.
And Monica, you go take that. Oh, Scars of War was the area.
I can't believe that worked.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. We are stopping this right now. Edelgard, are you done? Perfect. You go ahead and you get over there. I'm actually going to swap to Edelgard. Bernie, we're going to send you somewhere else. We're going to send you somewhere else. Bernie, you go down there.
Hope this goes okay.
And Petra, you've kind of just been hanging out doing jack squat. So why don't you go ahead and take this out in this corner here. Yeah, just go ahead and seize that. Thanks.
Success was to be expected.
I really got to pay more attention to that mini map and see like when my units are stopping.
The enemy's stronghold will be ours.
It seems like it's definitely going to make or break a lot of my high rankings here.
You'll have to take these from here.
That got me a bullion. Hell yeah. We selling that.
This place down. I need somewhere to hide.
What do you mean Monica's in trouble?
Back over this.
She's fine.
Are you prepared?
Not brigand. Listen, I can't have brigand ruining everything that's going on with my Pegasus Knights.
I will gladly
Monica, you can go ahead and go retreat.
orders received.
Go help them out. And Bernie, you get down there and help them out too.
Your assistance at once.
I got up top. Hey, Gustav!
Upon my honor, I will strike you down here and now.
Nice. Let me finish my extra quest though. I would like to do that.
Can't fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place.
Okay, let's see here. Roberto Fernandez, thank you so much for the sub. That is very delightful of you.
Now you know the strength of the Adrestian Emperor.
Oh, Monica's in trouble.
Was phenomenal, Edelgard. You've truly blown me away.
Their leadership appears to be rather sharp.
Okay, Edelgard, can you help? Can you help, please?
Here I go. No mistake.
Guard that Pegasus Knight. Thank you. And it's what, the brigands I gotta kill?
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back. You shall pay for this. You hear?
Tell me somebody saw that.
Okay, where is... You're telling me there's one more brigand. Is that the one Bernadetta killed? Yo, what's up, Roberto? You just watched the Castoria summons? Nice. I hope they were enjoyable to you. Please let this have hit the other Myrmidon! Of course not. Alright, we finished the side mission. We got Pegasus Knights now. Come on. Alright, everyone. We're going to murder Gustav. This is what is happening. I am unfazed by anything else that is occurring. Okay, my guy. Unfortunately for you, I'm dealing extra damage. After Castoria, you have any upcoming banners you're saving for? My next banner is ASHEN. Actually, I lied. My next banner is the upcoming summer banner, so I can maybe get Murasaki. And then it's ASHEN. Yeah, might as well seize this. Get some extra allies to poke him. He's got a steel shield, though. That's not fair. I don't have steel shields yet. That honestly did, Tommy, and I was about to be very, very shocked. Because that is some dedication if you have 1,000 summon tickets. Okay, does anybody here have a Musou attack? Not a soul. I imagine Monica will deal extra damage. Or maybe that's just wishful thinking on my part because of other Fire Emblem games I played. No, that's actually correct. That's actually 100% correct. Monica did deal extra damage there. She was the lowest level and she dealt significantly more. Fodlan's fiercest femmes. God, Edelgard's growths are always nuts.
Seems like fighting's all I do these days.
MVP. Yeah.
A new power is now being mine.
Charm ring. Ooh, do we get dancers in this? Do we get dancers in this? Someone tell me. If you know, I need to know. Do we get dancers in this? Archers. We don't have any archers yet. 0 archeronis. This archer battalion is really made up of archers.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Alright, I guess we'll get rid of this iron bow and these gauntlets. I got 2 smithing stones. I would like... Can you get me... some recruit training gear? I need humble furnishings to go ahead and up the dining room. Materials will be periodically collected. Yeah, this is very important. Please occasionally collect materials for me. Thank you.
Everything has its use.
Because I am not about that right now.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Alright, install another training dummy. 5 training slots. Maximize those training points. And you know what? We have a surprising amount of tome users. So let's go ahead and make this training better. Adressia is like full tomes right now. Speaking of tomes, let's give Constance a little bit of a boost. Just what I can afford right now. And for this final set, we will do, Linhardt with Manuela. Because we just got those tome boosties.
We've definitely got some work to do.
Alright, Hubert mastered something. Lightning axe!
I imagine this will serve me.
I'll surely put...
There must be more to this.
Lightning axe. That's fine. Alright, Hubert, we are actually going to train you completely against your class. We're going to train you in the ways of the priest. Just because you need some sick magic growths. And I'm using you more than Linhardt. Fantastic. New support combo. Hubert and Monica. Ooh, this is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one.
Oh, there you are, Hubert. I have been searching everywhere for you.
And to what end? Has Her Majesty summoned me?
Oh, she would never use me for a task like that. I just wanted to thank you, albeit reluctantly.
I do not recall having done anything that would merit such a sincere display of gratitude.
Well, you probably just saw it as part of your normal administrative duties. You fixed quite a big mistake in my last report before Her Majesty had the chance to look at it. I woke up in a panic when I realized what I had done. Imagine how mortified I was to see you'd already corrected everything.
Ah, yes. I may have done something of the sort. As Her Majesty's loyal servant, it is my duty to pare down the number of unnecessary matters which wander across her desk. I must say, I was surprised to see you make such a foolish and obvious error. Have you truly grown so lax? Even as you style yourself the greatest of our Emperor's retainers?
I'm aware of the mistake I made, but I would never dream of calling myself something like that. Well, perhaps I said it once or twice in the heat of the moment, but I never actually meant it. If anyone is Her Majesty's best retainer, it's you. And without House Vestra's say-so, I could never become one of her servants.
At present, I very much doubt you are fit to serve as Her Majesty's servant.
Excuse me?
It is true that I did not make a conscious choice to serve Her Majesty at first. Instead, I simply did it because my father decreed it must be so. But such bounds no longer define our relationship. I do not serve the Emperor. My loyalty is to Lady Edelgard, and her alone. I stand with her in a manner that goes beyond the bounds of ruler and servant. Do you understand this?
I want to be like that with Her Majesty as well, but I am only the child of a baron, so I don't have excuses to linger in the palace all the time. I have to return to my family's estate once I've fulfilled my duties for the day, and I get summoned back to our territory often. I am not like you. I cannot just be at her side unless I have a good reason to be there.
Indeed. Ox territory is in the far west of the Empire. I surmise you have had to spend much of your time away from Enbar. Furthermore, you will be a baron one day. Your duties will prevent you from dedicating yourself solely to Her Majesty.
Exactly. Unlike you, I have an entire territory's worth of people to protect, but I still won't give up, even from afar. No. Precisely because I'll be afar, there will be things I can do to protect Her Majesty. In fact, always being at her side might actually cause you to overlook threats from time to time. I may even serve Her Majesty in a way you never could.
That is a promising thought, Monica.
Hubert in a roundabout way cheering her up. God damn, that's great. I wish you luck doesn't, honestly. I really hope everything works out for you.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
All right, so I have to go here. I have to do this extra quest, because if I don't do it right now, it will disappear. Okay, first and foremost, where's my guy? Thank you. Hubert is actually excellent on this route. So is Monica and Edelgard. Is this gonna be my setup? I think this will be my setup. Yeah, let's go.
The fight starts now.
I probably should give it a try.
United, we are unbeatable.
Bonk. Don't let the courier and their allies reach the crossroads. Hubert, be my wizard assassin.
I will see my duty done.
I will gladly handle
Monica, be wizard assassin too.
Here I go.
Edelgard,
Mistakes.
murder this cavalier. You know, I should probably change out these abilities. I actually haven't been messing with those. Oh, geez. Okay. Edelgard. Get him.
Mistakes. They must.
Any final words? Not a problem.
comrades after this.
Perhaps this will shift.
Oh, geez. That Pegasus Knight Courier was, like, super fast. There was nothing I could do. But if I capture the crossroads, then the courier can't get there. Big incentives, definitely the current Nier patch. Is Nier out? Because that might be what really pushes me to give it a go. Okay, the rest of you. The rest of you. What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
Let us go to work.
Do not just sit. Do not just sit in the middle of the battlefield. Anniversary is also in a few days. Maybe that'll be my time to start. Okay, there. I captured the crossroads.
Looks like we got a live one. Time to get in there and fight.
Alright. Everyone, murder the Armored Knight, please. If I had known that was all I had to do in the beginning, that's just where I would have run. Okay, we'll swap through Monica. Goodbye.
Even now, the road ahead stretches past the horizon. This battle was little more than a way station.
That is a very promising pity system.
The future is...
This'll help me break new boundaries.
Yo, we mastered Mercenary? Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to scrooge back to camp. He's just gonna give somebody 5 strength? Okay, Ferdinand's the only main fighter with under 20 strength, so we'll give it to Ferdinand. Jeez, just give them 5 strength?
Supplies are the everything has its use.
Okay, let's get some supplies.
Of any army. Everything has its use.
Allow me to assist with any
Okay, we can explain the blacksmith. Good. Recreation quarter. Slightly increases the chance of succeeding when volunteering, sure. Slightly increase the chance of succeeding while cooking. Rank D, your supply of training and activity points has increased? Oh, so there's a point in getting these all to something specific. And then better battalions. I don't think I got anything else I can get here. Nope.
Let me know if I may be...
Oh, and that's just immediate.
Well,
That's actually just immediate.
Any result's a good result.
Okay, item keep.
I carry a little of everything here.
Please accept all my bullion, which I've clearly been hoarding, and all my large bullion, which I've also been hoarding. All right, we're gonna switch around these training setups after we get Shez's new class. Okay, we're gonna swap him back to Flugel actually.
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
We're gonna swap him back to Flugel. Is that in convoy? Alright, and what abilities can we give him? Oh, he's got all the things. Let's see here. Alright. Wrath Strike is not very good, apparently. So we're going to go ahead and swap in Flash Strike. Honestly, Returning Axe sucks. I don't like it. We're going to go with Lightning Axe instead. Yeah, for Hubert, we're keeping Miasma. Yeah, Returning Axe sucks. We're going to swap Heal for Physic. And we're going to have Nosferatu. Oh, I'm hitting X. That explains everything. This is something I honestly forget to do in recent Fire Emblems. I always forget to go in and look at abilities, and then the second I go in and look at abilities, all my characters become absolutely insane. Okay, I'll make this our X. Why use fire when you can use freaking Bolganon? Constance is good and Happy is good because I don't really have them ready yet. Instead of Earth Splitter, Glowing Ember. Nice. All right. I would say that's definitely a win. All right. I guess we're not gonna worry about Chez right now. Compare Hubert with Monica, because they'll probably train together. I still like Edelgard and Ferdinand, so we'll keep that going. Happy, we will pair with Constance, because that's definitely going to be a bonus. With Yuritsa. And we are actually going to have Yuritsa learn abilities from Fighter. And then rather than Linhardt, we're going to pick Chez. I want him to learn abilities from Soldier. Soldier will get us something solid. And then rather than Manuela, we'll do Petra. Okay, good. Let's get a training.
We make a good pair.
Once,
This power will...
prowess means
This is
Hey, a new...
Hell yeah, Yuritsa got that strength +2. And then we can probably have Monica learn. You can probably swap Monica to Priest as well.
my style may change.
Alright, unit class hath changed.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
We're gonna level up. I don't want Constance and Happy to fall behind. I really don't. I want to use them.
So, do I smile?
And Petra's been serving us really well as our other sword user, so let's pump her up. And then I guess we'll pump the last bit into Bernadetta, because she's my only bow user. Okay, let's take a stroll over to the Battalion Guild. We gotta get better battalion.
Well, well. Hello, you. We have some truly capable people here.
One duelist, one magic core, one archer, one armored company, one brawler.
We have some truly capable people. Come back soon, all right?
Okay, I think that's a solid get. Let's go ahead and we're gonna go to the Chore Master.
Care to make yourself useful?
Care for horses, Constance and Happy.
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
I can only hope to repay a fraction of the kindness you have shown me, both above and below ground. Dear Happy.
You've done plenty for me, Coco. So let's just take it one step at a time like always.
Perfect.
There. Done. Good thing nothing happened that would have made me sigh.
I disagree. It would have been ideal for you to sigh in my direction. That I might have served as bait, and at least provided some modicum of use.
Chat, for those of you that don't know, when Happy sighs, she summons monsters.
We all must do our fair share.
And they got a support level. So let's watch that now.
Needless to say, that is the only logical course of action. Excuse me, are you even listening?
Yeah, I totally am. You're gonna save this prince who's being held captive by some cult of sorcerers in order to restore House Nouvelle?
That is not even remotely close to what I said. Has your mind been this whole time? Creating new magic, charting unknown sorcery waters. Therein lies the means to make my dream a reality. To that end, I have decided that
Dragons are weird in Fire Emblem universe. They're like weird mythical creatures.
What reason could you possibly have to refuse? Do you not want the honor of helping House Nouvelle regain its former glory?
I don't mind lending a hand, but I'm not so keen on being a test subject. You don't even know what'll happen. Wouldn't it make sense to experiment on yourself first?
Huh. A rather astute deduction for one such as yourself. However, there is one critical flaw in your reasoning. Were I to do as you propose, I would be unable to properly observe the results with my own eyes.
She's got a point.
Well then, you'll just have to be patient until someone volunteers. We'd have a big problem on our hands if something happened to me before the next battle, right? Actually, that probably goes for everyone.
I suppose you are correct. But then, my research has reached an impasse.
I guess so. Okay, how about this? Since we're at war, why not try and distinguish yourself in battle? You could still conduct your research at the same time. Combat's more my wheelhouse anyway. In fact, we could even start right now with some training. What do you say?
I respectfully declare I am not entirely opposed to the idea of military prestige. I am unable to accompany you at this time. Training at night will surely suffice.
At night? But you won't have enough time if you don't train during the day. You're not planning on pulling all-nighters, are you?
Oh, please! I am not that foolish. I simply do not wish to train at this very moment.
If you work out
Facts and logic.
after, that's gonna reduce the quality of your sleep. You'll wake up sluggish the next morning, which will drag you down all day. It'll turn into a vicious cycle. See what I mean?
My,
I never expected you to put forth such an eloquent counter-argument.
Yeah, well, I did.
That as it may, I have my reasons. Reasons that I, unfortunately, cannot ignore. Nevertheless, I shall succeed in all my endeavors, be they magical or military, and I shall do it all in my own way.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Which battlefield are you?
All right, chat. Let's go hit this battlefield. This is probably gonna be our last one for the night, but we definitely got to get these extra quests out of the way. Oh, it's just beasts. It's just EXP beasts.
There's no stopping me.
Okay, I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Ours to be won.
And I guess Linhart.
Care much for battle.
Yeah, this is just EXP beasts. That's it. Okay, get me some duelists. For Ferdinand, give me the Armored Company. For Manuela, get me the Magic Corps. And for Linhart, I guess get me the Archers. That's fine. Oh, and then they all need better weapons too, don't they? Look at that. That is bad. That's a wee bit better. All right, here we go.
The fight starts now.
It is straight up an EXP grind stage.
Gotta do. That's it.
I'll do what I can.
The Imperial Army spotted Giant Wolf and their allies. Ow. My bones. Oh, it's weak to ice magic.
Looks like we got a live one. Time to get in there and fight.
Yeah, man, well, you go ahead and you handle that. Even Fire Emblem Heroes has Ember notes, it absolutely do.
Pain. The spotlight is mine. Can never be too careful.
And Manuela got them heals. Nice! I am Ferdinand von Eyre. Get out of here. Oh, giving him this mace was a really good idea. The damage, though. And it seems like that 5 strength was wholly necessary, too. Man was hitting like a wet noodle and is no longer. Yeah, buddy. And then we need to swap to somebody else. I might as well be Shez. I mean, we are just going to be getting EXP from even fighting this thing. Oh, jeez. Linhardt, I'm gonna need you, Nosferatu. I'm gonna need you to heal yourself. Because as it stands right now, you ain't doing too hot. Where did it go? Where did it go, chat? That's it. Yeah. Oh, it just has a whole ass other health bar. I missed. Good job, Shez. Hope it was worth hitting that single soldier. I can't believe I missed. Does anybody else have something I can use? Ferdinand? Ferdinand, would you like to use your ultimate? Can we charge like in old games? We cannot. Yeah, that poor single soldier took like 5,000 damage, which I'm sure was far more than his likely 10 hit points.
Success follows wherever I go. I'm used to it.
I am Ferdinand von Ayer.
I still have hidden talent.
This is why. Look at this. 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 Okay, chat, before we go, we are fixing these tomes. We are fixing these tomes and swords and shit like that. We are fixing these. That brief moment before death, that one soldier saw God. Yeah, we are fixing these weapons.
Hey there. Need something? Is this it?
Let's see what we get out of this. Okay. Just an Iron Sword 10.
Is this it?
This is a lot more exciting than getting rusted weapons in the base game, I swear to God. Iron Axe 6.
Is this it?
Iron Bow 7. And then we got these 3 Tattered Tomes, which is great because we have all these spellcasters. Okay, we got a +6. Minor that say is in fact a JoJo character. That is correct.
Is this it?
That's some fantastic tomery right there. Let's make sure we save. Perfect. All right, chat, that is it for me tonight on the Black Eagles route. I'd like to thank y'all so much for stopping by, and if you want to see more Black Eagles, go ahead and check me out this Thursday, 7 p.m. EST as well, because I'm gonna keep playing more of this game. I might even try some other routes in my off time. I mean, might as well. This game is really freaking fun. But Black Eagles, chat. Black Eagles is just for you. That's an experience we will share together. But anyways, gang, it's Kawaii 5-0, hoping that you all have a phenomenal evening.